Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Sunday, September 15th, 2024. Well, let's call this an all you need is love sort of day. Of course, we have the Beatles here to sing about it, but in any case, it really does fit the astrology today. You'll recall that Venus, a planet of love, beauty, the arts, and all things harmonious, was making, as of the pre-dawn hours, a harmonious trine, a nice swing angle to Jupiter, planet of good fortune and expansion, from 20 degrees of Aquarius to Jupiter at 20 degrees of Gemini. That is about as socially loving as you can get, and that is still in effect today. And there are no lunar aspects until the mid-afternoon when the moon becomes involved in that lovely angle. The sun today is at 22, moving to 23 degrees of smart and practical and hyper-organized earth sign Virgo, but all of that possible neurosis and attention to detail is rather subsumed today in the big picture. And that is because the moon, as I mentioned, moves into that lovely Venus-Jupiter trine. That actually occurs when the moon trines Jupiter at 11:05 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 2:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 7:05 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So here in the United States, you get it during the day. In Europe, you get it in the evening. Then the moon moves into that trine to Venus at 12:09 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 3:09 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 8:09 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Just about as good as it gets. Beautiful, loving, social. So this is one of those days to really enjoy. Then the moon makes another harmonious aspect. It's a sextile, 60-degree harmonious angle to Chiron, called the wounded healer, at 22 degrees of Aries. So when the moon moves to 22 Aquarius, it makes that harmonious sextile to Chiron, and that is very good for holistic practices and for healing old wounds in general. It's just one of those loving, harmonious energies that occurs 2:24 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 5:24 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 10:24 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Later in the day into the evening, there are a couple of aspects that are a little tougher. The moon makes an awkward inconjunct. You'll recall that yesterday was full of them. Today there's only one, but it is the moon inconjunct the sun from 23 degrees of Aquarius to the sun at 23 Virgo, and that's what I call the adapt, adjust, accommodate angle. So you're just going to have to deal with what comes up at that time. 4:15 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when it's exact. 7:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 12:15 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Late in the evening, the moon makes a hard square 90-degree angle to Uranus, which can be upsetting. You'll have to deal with what comes up then, and it might be, who knows. It's one of those anything can happen sorts of moments. From 27 degrees of Aquarius moon to Uranus, the sudden change agent, the chaos factor at 27 of Taurus. 10:04 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when that's exact. 1:04 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 6:04 a.m. tomorrow, Greenwich Mean Time. And then overnight, the moon moves into the mystical, magical water sign of Pisces. Things get certainly a little better on the emotional level, but today it's just all ease. And as Ringo would say, peace and love, peace and love. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website, which is starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day, no matter what. All you need is love.